benefits. But there's a couple things that you take away from this one. One, the Supreme Court
My Gatorade.
handed against the NCAA. That doesn't happen. In our divided country, you can't get all of them to say, no. We all agree on this. Example, 2017, cancer sucks. It still went 7-2. 2 people voted against cancer sucking. I mean, seriously, it's that bad. Pizza's good. Yeah, he wants pizza. There was a holdout. I'd rather have a hot dog instead. Ate one. So, now you have all 9 of those people coming out saying, this is wrong. And I think what it did, the second thing is the levels that the NCAA will go in order to make sure that players do not get compensated, that you keep the amateurism, the thing that Doug wants. They took this to the Supreme Court. It was double talk. The NCAA, no, we're for the players. We're trying to help out the players. But secretly, they're hoping that the government bailed them out. They took this to the Supreme Court rather than come up with a way.
Hello.
Hi, babe.
Hello.
You're still really far away.
Yes, I am.
Because I was thinking about having a beer, or should I try to not have one at all today?
You should have one.
Do you think?
Yeah. Can't cut off cold turkey.
I know. Well, it's going to be a long time before you get home, huh?
We're just pulling out, heading that way.
Okay.
But it's 35 minutes to the last job and another 20 minutes from there.
Okay, baby. Well, I love you.
Love you too.
I'm freezing.
Well, warm up.
I'm going to have to. I was going to bring a beer into my bed. I didn't want to smoke in my room, though. But I haven't opened one yet. Okay.
All right.
I love you.
Love you.
Bye, honey.
Bye. You better get serious, mister.
I can get more in Georgia than I can in Michigan. I'm going to go play in Georgia. I get more in California than I can in Georgia. Maybe I'll think about going to California. Until it becomes uniform, which it hasn't. It's out there. Now, is it going to change sports? No, it's not going to change sports. Then why was Doug all saying college football is going to be unrecognizable? Because people hate me. You want college football college sports are the last things based in tradition. And your tradition is going out the window because players are saying, pay me my money. I'll play for the school. But you're not going to rich off of my back. You're going to pay me something in order for me to go there. And if you don't, school B will, and I'll go play for them. It's no longer for the love of the game. For the alma mater. For wearing the clothes. That's Disney stuff. That's what traditionalists see when it comes to college sports. The federal government said, no, that's wrong. Pay them, or you're making billions and you're crying broke like you can't pay these people? No, you absolutely will, because we're not sanctioning this anymore. That was the biggest thing to take away, is that their exemption gone. Government not backing them. They're on their own. Mom and dad just kicked you out the house. Right. And now you got to go out and do it for yourself. They're not ready. They're not prepared. They've been a cattle trust fund baby, and they have no life skills. So what happens next? What happens next? In a couple of days, name, for some states, and players for those states can now make money.
And the states that they don't are at a competitive disadvantage.
Yes.
How many states are in?
19 states are in it.
Please tell me this ass backward state's one of them.
It is, but they didn't jump in early. I think for Michigan, it kicks in next year, 2022. Now,
So now how are we going to get any players?
you get players. You're just not going to get
Players that don't like money,
Well, here's what I think.
which makes me question a kid's intelligence.
You're going to get states that expedite the process and move it up. Kind of how we saw with the vaccine, and hey, if we hit this percentage, we'll take away the mask mandate. And then they realize, look, everybody's opening up. Let's just go ahead and remove our mask mandates. Same's going to happen with this. States are going to just expedite this matter, and Michigan will say, you know what, rather than wait for 2022, August.
And they didn't do it with sports betting, and we missed football season.
Well, let me give you the correct date, and you're right, it's 2022, but it's not till the 31st of December of 2022. So basically 23.
How are we going to get any players?
Which means that for 2 entire football seasons, none of those guys can get paid. I got a feeling this is going to get changed. It's going to get expedited. I'm not reporting that, Mike. It just making sure. Wait.
Listen,
Jimmy G, are you reporting that?
I just feel like there are opportunities to make news.
There are.
So is this going to true? Like, Doug was having a nervous breakdown about how the grand old game is going to be unrecognizable. Am I wrong for looking at this and going that when I'm watching the game, it will have no impact on
Yes,
me?
because I hate to say it, Doug's naive enough to think that this isn't going wrong already. That players aren't on the take. Most of them have something, whether it's given to the player, given to the family, given to somebody, and it gets funneled back to the player. The top players are going to the same schools for a reason. And for Doug, and for people, the traditional people of college sports, you want to believe that Mike Valenti chose your school because he loves the tradition. He loves the colors. He wants to play for the coach and all the players that played before him. That's what you want to believe.
See, I don't believe that.
Man will slide down the chimney.
Right, see, I don't. Let me throw the number. I want to see if we can have a conversation about this because Doug made it sound like this was a seismic shift in the game. I just viewed it as the next step. Like,
It's evolution.
right.
The NCAA, it was the last sports organization to come into the new
It's the
generation.
last one that's been allowed to openly exploit players.
Right.
And then largely have old white people talk about how, well, there's great value in that college education, but yet those people won't admit the schools don't let the kids study the programs they want to study because the schools are football factories.
Signing billion-dollar contracts and then saying, well, but once you start paying players, it's going to go wrong. No, you want to keep all the money. And that's how rich people stay rich.
Sounds like something else I know. 248-539-97. Inside joke. The point is, 248-539-9797. Supreme Court has told the NCAA to kick rocks. You're going to have players getting paid. I mean, is this the end of the NCAA? I'd like to think so. Like, you know, where I never hear from Mark Emmert again. That would be amazing. But other than that, like, I don't know, the average fan doesn't get involved with this stuff. They don't know what players are getting paid. They don't know what it took to get the player to the school. They just watch the game on Saturday. So
Nothing matters until you finally get that player who comes out and says, you know what? Tennessee offered me a better deal. I can make more money at Tennessee.
BBG.
Yeah, BBD. I can make more money at Tennessee than I can at Florida, so that's why I chose Tennessee over Florida.
But see, that wouldn't bother me because I was already assuming that Tennessee was going cash in the Mickey D's bag.
People don't want to believe it.
Those people are morons.
There are a lot more morons out there than you want to believe. Because people think that college sports is the last pure thing.
It's not. It hasn't been pure. Here, do yourself.
This is why Doug's upset.
All right, well, then here's where, I'm not advising Doug. I'm just saying if you're like Doug, or if you're one of these people who views it as pure, there was an article about a year ago. ESPN, and this was one of the pieces where ESPN actually acted like they cover sports. And it was all about the final days of the Southwest Conference. And we go, what the hell is the Southwest Conference? It's what came before the Big 12. And this is a deep dive into the corruption, pay to play, violations. Pure? Dude, this was in like 1988. And 5 years SMU. And 5 years before that, you had MSU on probation. And 5 years, college football's never been pure. College football has been a playland of general scumbaggery for its entire existence.
You're only a scumbag.
Okay, well, fair. I'm just saying now everyone's going to do it out in the open. What's the problem?
I mean, you look at Arizona State and Herm Edwards. Never thought you would hear Herm Edwards' name with scandal.
Well, I would caution you about a scandal. I really am not up in arms about what he allegedly did.
Some people are. Oh my God, you snuck recruits into a suite during COVID? Weren't you thinking about the kids? They could have gotten sick. He's like, I was trying to get players.
248-539-9797. We'll hear from you, the people. Next, 97.1, Capital Mortgage Funding. The industry's changed. You've heard about Harry Glanz, Dan Burke, the whole staff at Capital Mortgage Funding. The best in the game. Now, what does it mean for you, right? Let's get to brass tacks here. Call Capital Mortgage Funding, 1-800-LOW-RATE. No outrageous fees, costs. They don't put you into dirtbag programs like others do. And at Capital, they're going to do what's best for you. If that sounds like something you're interested in, okay. Call them up, 1-800-LOW-RATE. That's Capital Mortgage Funding, 1-800-LOW-RATE. The warm, close, personal friends of Roberto Beauchene. Capital Mortgage Funding, 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage bank. 2 Men in a Truck is the leader in all things moving, and now junk removal service. So whether you are looking to simplify your next home or business move, or just need help with that spring cleaning project, go to 2meninatruck.com and get a quote today.
In this market, you'll find Fisher Investments is different than other money managers.
Fisher is different? How? Don't you just ride the wave?
Nope. We actively manage client portfolios based on our forward-looking views of the market. In times like these, we understand that clients want proactive communication and guidance.
You don't just provide cookie-cutter portfolios?
No, we get to know our clients so we can tailor their portfolios to their specific goals and needs. We even offer resources on Social Security, Medicare, tax efficiency, and more. Our primary goal is to help them achieve a comfortable retirement.
But you still sell investments that generate high commissions, right?
No, we don't sell commission products. Fisher Investments is a fiduciary, the highest standard for a financial advisor. It means we're there for our clients and always put their interests first.
So when do you make more money? Only when your clients make more money?
Yep, our fees are transparent, structured so we do better when our clients do better. Visit FisherInvestments.com to find out why investors like you are switching to us. Fisher Investments, clearly different money management.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
You could win tickets to see the Tigers play the Toronto Blue Jays Friday, August 27th. Sign up to win when you check out the special and scan the QR code at 3 Nicks Sports Bar in Dearborn. Must be 21 or older. Details at 971theticket.com. PatriotSoftware.com. Accounting and payroll. Keep your time and money.
Wait, Chapel, you're a serial entrepreneur. I started my first business in a dingy basement of a factory in 1986. Instead of customers, my visitors were rats, birds, flies, and snakes. To psych myself up that I was going to succeed, I wore formal business attire and a tie to that lonely factory basement every day. I was a total type A business geek, crunching spreadsheets for my accounting. Today, my fifth successful business, Patriot Software, makes accounting simple for accountants and non-accountants alike, eliminating the need for many of us business geeks to crunch spreadsheets or wear formal business attire ever again. Go to PatriotSoftware.com. Use promo code RADIO and get 2 months of accounting software free. That's PatriotSoftware.com. Accounting and payroll. Keep your time and money.
At Bowles Builders, demand is through the roof. To keep up, this business needs a stronger foundation.
Alright, just one sec. Bowles Builders is spelled this weekend? Yeah, we can do it.
Indeed can help him hire the people he needs.
I need you.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Pull into Church's today and experience a true original. Bourbon Black Pepper Smokehouse Chicken is best. Peppered and kissed with our bourbon blend. Only at Church's, only $5. Church's, bringing that down home flavor. Offer valid at participating location. Your opinion matters. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 Gay Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797.
7. Book your stay at the D by visiting thed.com. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas.
Radio.com is now Odyssey. Download the Odyssey app and listen to 97.1 The Ticket and all the sports, news, music, and podcasts that move you.
All right, let's get to David on the ticket text. 5 o'clock, the city prayer. We're getting that number 1 pick tonight. It's happening. Greater Life Church, Tireman, David in a papal collar. I'm holding hands if I have to. Roberto's doing a trust fall. It's going to be unbelievable.
I asked David earlier if, like, when he puts on his collar, is it just like one of those, like, Dickies?
Is it, or is it a full-blown, like, pre-shirt?
I'm wearing the full-blown shirt.
I love it. Excellent. Now, is that Nike Pro Combat, or where do you order a priest?
Under Armour. You go to the Under Armour.
Is there an Under Armour, like, heat gear for priests? Cool gear? Like somebody's church is ventilation.
I mean,
It's embarrassing.
if it is, please somebody send it in. Because I need to know.
Do you sit at a Southern revival outside under a tent?
Why would I ever do that?
Maybe you want to save your soul. I don't know.
But that's not fair. How do you know it needs saving?
That's not, I mean, that is... No, I'm just saying, boy, that's hot. And anybody who's ever had to do that, that's a new... The little fans with Martin Luther King on it doesn't matter. You just burn.
There's Martin Luther King edition fans?
Yeah. Every church has Martin Luther King.
You don't know that, Mike? Yeah.
Are we talking about the same thing? You mean like an oscillating fan that's a branded
like the hand
Martin Luther King I Have a Dream edition fan?
No, the hand fans with like the wooden stick and the paper, the cardboard.
He said the oscillation.
I'm thinking about the ceiling fan and like the centerpiece is MLK's face and it's just spinning around
It
there.
spins faster and faster. You see the words, I have a dream.
Right, that's the I Have a Dream 7000. Bring me Ben Simmons. Bring me the number 1 pick. David the ticket text.
So I'm alone in feeling we're about to see an opening of Pandora's box of college sports. I'm fully in favor of paying for NIL, but I don't trust how it's going to be executed.
Okay, here's the thing. It's not going to be how people think, where, oh my God, everybody's getting paid. Right here, right now, based on last year, do you know who would have been the highest paid collegiate athlete in the state of Michigan?
Either a women's basketball player or a women's gymnastics.
Adrian Nunez. Played for Michigan, averaged about a point a game. I don't know why he would make so much money.
No.
Because him and his girlfriend, Carson Roney, make TikTok videos. And they have this huge following. Cool. That's how he would have made his money. Not for what he did on the court, but because...
Yeah, but you'll get brand management companies to get in, really prioritize and set up a brand for an athlete, like a Trevor Lawrence. You'll have a brand management company running his social medias. It's not going to be Trevor Lawrence doing ads for, like,
Trevor Lawrence would
Al's hot dog box.
No, Trevor Lawrence probably would have had like a shampoo commercial. That would have been the thing. But most players aren't going to make money. They have the opportunity. It doesn't mean that they will actually get offered contracts.
Right.
It just means that, you know what, if...
but why can't a booster just offer $100,000 to the right player to do the right ad on their IG, and it's basically out in the open?
Okay. No, they can, but most boosters aren't going to be doing that. Everybody thinks that, all 25 players, that's pretty expensive. The boosters may handpick 1 or 2 guys.
Like Denver, Texas, you get that oil money out there.
Right, but
Look out.
most people...
Hello.
Hi, honey, where's my step stool?
out, then it'll be fine. But this ain't how the world works. For years, listen. For years, I've gone brothers can't get them rowing scholarships on the Huron River, man. So they ain't figured out how to pay everybody yet. That's the biggest thing. As long as they figure that out, we'll be fine as the game.
But here's the thing. This is the workaround, Bernard. You can't pay every player something meaningful.
It's enough money where I think you can.
Hold on. I didn't finish my sentence. Hold on.
Okay.
Breathe, Bernard. Hold on. We're going to walk together on this.
Okay.
I'm saying you can't justify paying non-revenue sport athletes. Now, the opportunity to get paid is equal.
Right.
The ability to monetize said opportunity is not equal, nor should it be. And here's the thing. The non-revenue sports, you know where they make their money? Right now, the Olympics. Now, no, that's okay. You ever been to Ypsilanti? I wouldn't either. But here's the thing. I mean, I'm just we're acting like there's not have and have-nots already.
Right.
Exactly.
Still not making sense to me, but thank you for taking the call.
Of course, Bernard. You're not going to see all of a sudden, hey, if you go to Eastern, you can make this. If you go to this school, it's no matter where you are. If you're in a non-revenue sport, it now says if you go out there and win a gold medal, you can cash in on your gold medal and still remain at whatever women's basketball player, a big-time gymnast, the sports that have marketability, big-time softball player.
Right.
Like, hey, that's fine. The whole point is men's basketball and men's football are what fund almost exclusively the athletic department of your favorite schools. Right. So those players are the ones who, if I were going to pay every player on a roster, would be in those sports. Why? Michigan football makes $100 million a year. You know who doesn't? Duke. UTEP. Like, that's the problem. So we offer the opportunity, and not everybody's going to cash in on it.
Right. And well, everybody's not going to get paid. And there may be a guy who comes around and breaks the bank. Think of in professional sports, there's still Michael Jordan's shoes. He hasn't played the game in decades. Every other athlete has come out with a shoe brand, not as big as Jordan. Same thing in college. You can have a brand, but somebody's brand could just be bigger than yours, and they're going to make more money. That's just life. That's the way things go. And if you want to tell me, well, it's the have and the have-nots right here, right now. College football. Would you like to place a bet that, Ohio State, Clemson.
Oh, I'm going to pass.
Ohio State, Clemson, Alabama.
Nope.
Any of the Oklahoma. That 3 of those 4 teams won't be in the playoffs?
I'll pass. 248-539-9797. We are 30 minutes from the NBA lottery citywide prayer. We're going to get more of your phone calls. Got a lot to do today. 97.
Everybody needs one thing, and that's Wi-Fi that can get That's why Xfinity gives you Wi-Fi speeds faster than the gig to power a house full of devices. It's the fastest Wi-Fi you can get, and it's only from Xfinity. Can your internet do that? No, I don't think so. Learn more about the fastest Wi-Fi available only from Xfinity or other fast options. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, ask about a speed 2 times faster than AT&T. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay. Ends today, so you better get started if you want it. I would go to a store. Restrictions apply. New performance starter, 50 megabytes per second. Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, fees, extra, and subject to change. After terms, regular rate apply. Gig speed Wi-Fi requires gigabit internet and compatible X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, the roads are accident-free this afternoon, just dealing with some heavier traffic, 75 both directions, anywhere between 14 Mile and the Davison, as well as 696 westbound connecting to westbound 96. A little heavy on 696 eastbound ramp to eastbound 94, and as you make your way through the work zone on M59 Hull Road, both directions between Romeo Plank and North Avenue. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
PointsBet understands that in sports, it pays to be fast. Download the PointsBet app now. Use code TIGERS. You'll get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000 when you bet with PointsBet, an official sports betting partner of the Detroit Tigers. You get better odds, bigger payouts, all in a fast and reliable sports book. With the top promotions and offers in the U.S., earn rewards with every bet placed. Free bets, odds boosters, and risk-free bets. They're updated daily and ready to maximize your payouts. Bet your way with unique features found only on PointsBet, like Parlay Boost, single game parlays, name a bet, and so much more. So download the app now, sign up with code TIGERS to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. With PointsBet, you get fast deposits and fast withdrawals that are always safe and secure. Sign up for PointsBet and start winning today. Time is money, and it pays to be fast. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
In 2018, marijuana use became legal in Michigan for adults over the age of 21. It's legal in Detroit and Grand Rapids. It's legal in Bad Axe and Goodhart. It's legal in hell. And it's legal in paradise. But there's one place in Michigan where being high is never legal, and that's behind the wheel of a car. Studies show that marijuana impairs key driving skills like tracking, attention, reaction time, and hand-eye coordination. If you're found guilty of driving under the influence of marijuana, you could have your license suspended and face fines. You may even have to serve time in jail, which is not good, even in paradise. So remember, even though marijuana is legal, driving high is not. Don't drive high. It's the law. A message from the Michigan Office of Highway Safety Planning.
Now's a great time to get a new Toyota during our Toyota Summer Getaway Sales Event. Hi friends, Bill Gowling here for Gowling Toyota Warren, telling you about some of the great values. During June, qualified buyers can receive either $750 customer cash or 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on all 2021 Toyota Highlanders, including the hybrid that gets 36 miles per gallon. We have a limited selection and are located in the corner of Van Dyke and 696. That's Gowling Toyota Warren, your Toyota connection. Check us out online at gowlingtoyota.com.
T-Mobile is the leader in 5G. Experience it now with a powerful iPhone 12 Pro with 5G on us.
Wow, these 4K videos make me feel like a professional movie director. And boom, they're posted just like that.
And with our new Magenta Max plan, you'll get unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. That's right, unlimited premium data in the iPhone 12 Pro on us. Only at T-Mobile, the leader in 5G.
Activate up to 4K or video streams at 480p, up to 40 gigs high-speed tethering, phone via 24 credits plus tax for well-qualified buyers. If you cancel credit, stop, and balance on required finance agreement may be due. Contact us. T-Mobile is the largest 5G network and named fastest by OpenSignal Awards based on average speeds in USA 5G User Experience Report April 2021. Details at T-Mobile.com.
This hour of the Valenti Show with Rico is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. Helmet-to-helmet contact. Legal here.
97.1 The Ticket.
Oh man, you can feel the vibes. Some may say you can feel the Holy Spirit in it. City prayer. This side of it, man. Hey, whatever, as long as we get the number 1 pick in the lottery. NBA lottery tonight. Glass is back. I just realized that. I'm gonna get rid of that damn thing.
I need a favor from the people, though, as we prepare for this prayer.
I'm already going to tell them they got to donate to
You need
your
a,
show.
you need
What
a
else do they
pre-prayer
want?
prayer? Not that. If you are in the area of LCA or the Spirit of Detroit, I need you to set up in those areas.
Lay hands in the building.
We can't be there. We're here in the studio. We cannot be around there. I need them to set up there.
Lord,
so we
no.
can get it going.
Yeah, well, easily. Considering how little's been developed in District Detroit, you get a couple thousand people down there. It could look like Woodstock.
Well, you just going for the low-hanging fruit today. This is
my bad.
Wait, man, you want Cade, you better quit. You want Cade. Come on, man.
Hey, man, that's it.
Mike, look, here's the thing. When it came to miracles in the Bible, you had to do something in order to get the miracle.
I'm already writing a check to David's church.
I was about to say, what are you willing to do? Write a check. Even to water the wine, they had to go get the water.
From where? It was water.
Roberto, go get me a pitcher of water and I'll turn it into wine. You got to do something before the miracle happens.
Go to the vending machine. Grab a few waters. David's going to spin it into bourbon here, top of the hour. Hey, man.
Kentucky bourbon.
We're modernizing the good book. That's right. Why don't you pick the callers? These are your people. Hey, man, look, we're talking about this Supreme Court deal, and some people, Doug was on the air like, oh, my God, the game is gone.
Games ain't changing.
I don't think it is either, but go ahead.
The halves will always be the halves.
You have carte blanche.
Let's go with, I get to do the calls. Let's go with David. I never get to do this.
What a distinct honor.
No, David, what's happening?
Hey, those in the least will come first.
Is this another, David, you got to help me. I'm just trying to get us the number one pick tonight. That's it.
I'm trying to give you a little biblical quote to back you up, Mike.
See? I'll go with it. I don't know what it means, but I'm in.
Dave, you can make anything up and just say it like the Bible and Mike. But
yeah.
And the Lord said, Cade will come.
Cade will be here to rescue District Detroit. It's in Bible Story 58.
Revolution 30, Pistons will get first round.
What do you got for me?
Hey, I think it'll be an interesting dynamic because I think what's going to be happening is, and like Northwestern's football team dabbled with it a few years ago, and you could see a lot of teams setting up student unions football and negotiate conditions, stipends, and things like that. And I think you'll see some programs that even welcome it, and then those programs will use that as a recruiting basis to up their ante a little bit. I think you'll see conferences basically aligning their own television deals, leaving the NCAA out of it. NCAA's got a problem. The only thing they got going for them is the existing infrastructure.
Right, but see, here's what's interesting, David. If they opt to unionize, does that then go against the Supreme Court ruling for the name and likeness?
No, not at all.
So they can just do what they want now.
The union works in the private industry now.
Sure.
And the government, right?
Hey, man, players can do whatever they want. I'm pro-player. Like, that's just how I am, and I feel like they've been getting used for years, and they largely get useless college degrees because they're not allowed to study what they want because these are football factories. So
I can see them. I can see a team reaching out to the Teamsters because they'll organize anybody, or another, maybe the labor union or something.
You know the easy fix for this? Here's the easy fix for this. And David, I appreciate the call and the Bible knowledge. Why not just make this where players only take their prerequisites while they're playing football? Less classes, easier classes.